Welcome back to my online video tutorial series. At the end of this video, you should be able to construct an internal tangent to two unequal circles. What we have here is an internal tangent which blends in with two circles of radius A and radius B. The rule for internal tangent is somewhat different from the rule for external tangent. For internal tangent, the rule states that big R rule, big R is big R plus small r. Big R plus small r. And we always use the larger radius center. The first step to construct an internal tangent to this figure is to draw. I will be drawing my center line. Center line. The next step is open your compass to 25 millimeters, which is consistent with radius A. I will be labeling this label A. Open your compass to 25 millimeters. With center A, draw the first circle. After you have done that, identify point B. Point B is 75 millimeters to the right of point A. You may choose to use your compass to transfer your measurement, or you may choose to use your set square or even a ruler. So I'm drawing the center line for my circle. The next step is to open your compass to 15 millimeters, which is the radius of circle B. Point B. Using B as center, point B as center, draw a circle. Radius 15 millimeters. The next step is to draw a semicircle to pass through point A and point B. And again, to do that, we bisect AB. To bisect AB, we open our compass to more than half, length of the line to be bisected. One center, second center. At the point where the bisector meets line AB is your center. Label your center O. With O as center, open your compass to OA or OB. Next step, draw a semicircle. Now that you have drawn your semicircle, next step is to add radius A to radius B to radius A, or radius A to radius B. It doesn't really matter. So it's big A, big R plus small r. You may want to do this mathematically or graphically. It doesn't really matter. So 25 plus 15 is equal to 40. I like to add graphically. It's less likely for me to make an error. So to add this graphically, place my compass at B, open it to the radius of circle B, using this point as center. I scribe an arc to this side. So from A to the point that I just scribed is the total radius. I then open my compass from O to that point, scribe an arc to cut the semicircle. At the point where the arc cuts the semicircle, draw a straight line from that point through to A. Now, at the point where this line cuts the circumference is our first tangent point here, which we shall label T1, T1. Next step is to draw a parallel line to line OT down to the center of the other circle. For this you would need 2 set squares. First alignment. So we align our circle here with this. Draw this straight through. Yep. Now, at the point where this parallel line cuts the circumference here is our T2. T2. Here, T2. Next step is to join T1 to T2 using a straight line. T1 to T2. T1 to T2. And there we go, our nice tangent. So let me recap a bit. The first thing to do is to establish both centers, or you may identify first point, then draw a circle. Whichever way doesn't really matter. So identify, draw your 75 first, or draw a random length line. Identify a point A, draw the first circle, which is 75 millimeters. Then from point A, mark off your 75 millimeters, or draw a circle at point B. After you have done that, the next step is to bisect the distance between A and B to find the center for your semicircle. Next step is to add the small radius to the larger radius. What you get, you use that to draw an arc using A as center. This arc should cut the semicircle. At the point where this arc cuts the semicircle, which is here, draw a line from that point straight through to the center of circle A. At the point where the line cuts the circumference is our tangent point 1. Once I've gotten tangent point number 1, the next step is to draw a parallel line down through to circle B. At the point where the parallel line cuts the circumference is our T2. Alright, once I've generated T1 and T2, draw a straight line similar to this line. That's your tangent.